in Queensland. I feel like I'm spending most of my time here in my craft studio doing live videos, but you know what? I don't think any of you would be complaining. So, once again, I've decided to go live and I'm doing an awesome series called The 12 Days of Christmas, but I'm doing it in August. I mean, who says we have to do it in December? Who says there's a specific time that we have to do it? I've got brand new Christmas product and I am really excited to be using it. So I thought, you know what? Why not 12 Days of Christmas? Crafting part one today. So I'm going to be showcasing lots and lots of products out of our mini holiday catalog. A lot of it will be Christmas crafting, so it will be able to get you to have a good quick start on jumpstart on your Christmas crafting. So if you're looking for ideas and you're wondering what you're going to do, and you're somebody that actually likes to get into your Christmas crafting early, then by all means, please feel free to set aside a little bit of time either at 5 p.m. each day to watch, because for the next 12 days I'm going to be doing a live video. I will probably take the weekend off. I do tell a lie. I probably will take Saturday off, but I may be back on again Sunday, but I will definitely not be doing a live on Saturday evening. But I will be doing one, Thursday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday this week. I will probably have a break Saturday and be back again Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and so on for the rest of the week. So I'm looking forward to coming and crafting and creating with you. So please feel free to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed to my channel. If you're somebody that doesn't normally comment, please feel free to feel comfortable to say hello and let me know where you're watching from. As you can see, lots and lots of people jump on, say hello, and comment. Feel free to ask me any questions you may want to ask me while ever I'm crafting, because I'm happy to keep an eye on the comments. And sometimes if I don't see your comment or your question, please ask again, because sometimes the comments fly past, because I'm actually live on several different places. So YouTube, Facebook, in private groups. So I'm actually live in lots of different places. So there's comments coming from all different areas. So if you can't understand why I'm answering a certain comment and you can't see it, it's probably because someone's on a different platform watching and commenting on a different platform. In my streaming software that I have here, I can actually see comments from all areas. Now, if you're having trouble with the stream, my suggestion would be to jump off Facebook and probably go over to YouTube. YouTube always has probably the better quality stream out of anyone. And you can see, well, I can see that there's lots of people that are on YouTube watching. So it is a much better platform. So if you're having trouble with any buffering or that the picture is not clear, please feel free to head on over to my YouTube channel and check it out on YouTube, because it will give you a better quality stream. So by all means, join me on whichever platform suits you best. Now, I went live yesterday, and yesterday was my free class that I do every week. Every Monday, I jump on at 5 p.m. in the afternoon and I do a free class. So if you are interested in earning the kit for the free class, by all means, purchase any products up to the value of $100 this week, ending on Friday, the 11th of August at midnight. 2023. So if you're watching this after that date, the special is over. Now, I did actually post a picture when I did my 5 days of Christmas in July. I posted a picture yesterday, actually a reel yesterday, about all the kit and getting the kits all ready to get in the post, and I posted it. The amount of people that said to me, can I get the kit? And if I have an ordering special, it is specific days. So the ordering special for this week to get the free kit from yesterday's class is actually from Monday, which was the 7th of August, right through to Friday, the 11th of August at midnight. So any of the orders using the host code over $100 during that period will earn a free kit to make 2 of each of the projects that I did on Monday afternoon. So Glenda's saying it's great to see me more often. Well, you know what? I have been missing in action because I've been very, very busy, but I'm now back into the swing of things. So I'm trying to bring you as much content as I possibly can. And as you know, I have fallen in love with this new mini catalog, and I am telling you, I was actually talking to my DDM today, which is the Demonstrator Development Manager today from Stampin' Up, and I said Stampin' Up have totally got it right with this catalog. It is absolutely such an awesome catalog. Dimity, you're saying that it's frozen on Facebook. Please jump over to YouTube and watch on YouTube. I am telling you, it will be a much better stream on YouTube. It is Facebook that wants to play up. So jump on over to YouTube. It is a much better stream. Okay, so welcome everybody, and I'm super excited to be crafting with you today. So I'm just going to pop you down onto my desk, and I'm going to show you the front of the catalog. This is it, people. This is the awesome catalog, and I don't know what's happening with my camera here, because it's showing a part of my screen that it doesn't normally show. But anyway, I feel like maybe I could put that up there a little bit. Oh no, it's still showing that. Anyway, that just made it worse. So let's just move it down there. Sorry if I made you all seasick with that. Okay, there we go. That's a bit better. So this is the awesome brand new catalog. So I have them in my hot little hands. If you've seen me on Facebook, I've actually popped a post up today and for a sign up. If you are not already working with a demonstrator and you want to get your hands on a brand new catalog, then please feel free to click on the link and submit the form. And I'm just wondering whether, do you know what? I'm going to quickly see if I can grab the link and type it into the comments for you to get a catalog. Did I have it there? Yes, there. Okay, I'm going to pop this link into the comments here. If you are interested in getting your hands on a catalog and you would like to submit this form, just click on that link there in the comments and type in the information, and I will pop a catalog into the mail for you. Okay, so this is a mini catalog. I'm not allowed to show you inside, but I can actually send you one. So Julie, you're saying, how do you get it on YouTube? You just go and do a search for Stamping with DonnaG on YouTube, find my channel, click on my channel, and you will find me there. So see, Kathy's gone over to YouTube and said that it's much better on YouTube. So Doris is saying even the cover is beautiful. So anyway, so this is the brand new catalog. And as I said, if you want a catalog sent out, please click on that link in the messages there in the comments, and I would be more than happy to send you out a catalog. So okay, well, Dimity, it has to be your internet. Honestly, it is not freezing for other people, so it has to be your internet. I'm sorry, I can't do anything about that. Sometimes the strength of your internet will make the difference. So, as you can see, this is a brand new bundle out of the new catalog, and it is absolutely stunning. This is called the Christmas Classics Bundle. Now, I think I'm going to be using this as my Christmas retreat bundle. So it'll be nice to have a little bit of a play around with it at the moment. And I'm trying to work out what that comment is that you're saying there, Lynn. Probably Facebook freezes all the time. Yeah. Okay. So she's saying that she's on YouTube and it's freezing as well. Okay. So I'm going to create with this. I'm going to do a really simple, easy card to start off with because the dies are absolutely stunning. So I wanted to use this big die here. Then I wanted to do something a little bit out of the ordinary, not the normal traditional Christmas colors. So I've got something really spectacular that I've already half prepped some for the second card. So let's move along and we will get to the first card first. All right, so I've just got, and I'm actually mixing with a little bit of the annual catalog and our online exclusive products as well. So I am mixing a little bit of older product in with it. So if you want to do a qualifying order and there's things that I'm using that are available, they're in actually the show more box down below on YouTube, and they're also in the description of the video. So you will Leslie's saying she's so glad she didn't order it in pre-order. Well, I'm glad you didn't order it in pre-order, and I haven't really sent out a message to everybody at retreat, but it's no drama, because if you've already ordered it, I will just order a different bundle in place of it, so it's no drama. But I'm just hoping that people haven't ordered it. Okay, so I've got just a basic white thick card base, and I've got a piece of real red as my first layer. Now, this is the designer series paper that I showed you, sorry, the specialty paper that I showed you yesterday. So I'm just going to grab that so you can see what's in the specialty paper, because it's absolutely stunning. And, ooh, I stuck it to my designer series paper, which was not a good idea. It is called the Joyful Specialty Designer Series paper. So they have green checks. They have gold timber look. Beautiful music notes. And, of course, the one that I'm using here today, the gold holly leaves with the red berries. Now, the red berries are in cherry cobbler, but I'm actually using real red because I wanted to incorporate the gorgeous gold spotty real red ribbon with it. So I decided to do real red as my layer to keep it, to coordinate it with that gold spotty ribbon. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to adhere that gorgeous layer to the red layer. Okay, so Joanne's saying, why are demonstrators not allowed to show the inside of the catalogue but are allowed to use and show all of the products? I have no idea, Joanne, but it is demonstrator policy. So I have no idea why we're not allowed to show the inside of the catalogue. And we are allowed to show the inside of the catalogue to people in person, and we're allowed to send them out to people in person, and they're allowed to look at it in person. But for some reason, I think it's due to trying to keep it exclusive with all the copyright infringements and things that are happening out there. I think it's something to do with that. There must be something that when you're using it on social media that people are able to copy the stamp sets or something, or copy, I don't know. I think it's something to do with that. I have no idea why, so I can't really answer that question. All right, so we have that. Now, as you can see, there's this beautiful die here, but I don't actually want to use that die. I want to use this one here because I thought it was really, really pretty. So I really, and that's really sticky. So I thought I would use another piece of the real red, and I thought I would just cut that out of real red because I want to keep with the red and white tones here. So I'm just going to bring in my cut and emboss, and we'll run that through and cut that out. Maybe as a preview for client to see what they are like and may like to make a list on what to order. And that is actually, I think, Sue, I think that is why we send them out to our customers. I think it is a copyright thing, Glenda. I think that's actually what it is. Kathy. See, Kathy, you need to join again. I'm just saying it's a time for crafting. And honestly, I know how much you love crafting, and Christmas is the best time for crafting. I think Christmas is a time where people actually start to do, like people that are new to crafting will actually give it a go because it's such a, look at that. Isn't that just superb? Well, it is a reward for being a demonstrator, yes. So any of these products right now, if you wanted to order these products, you can order them in a starter kit right now. So so there's no reason why you can't get these products. You just join my Wild Heart Crafters team and enjoy a discount. So it's a really, really good time to actually think about maybe joining and being a discount shopper. Okay, so we've got that one there. So now this has got a really, really awesome strip here that we can actually cut another piece of designer series paper out and stamp our sentiment. So I wanted to make this fairly simple and fairly easy to do. So in this sentiment strip, I think I'm just going to write stamp season's greeting. Right. We're stampers, aren't we? We're not writers, we're stampers. Anyway, I'm going to get out the season's greeting stamp, and we will stamp that on a piece of basic white. So just I'll mount that onto a block. Okay. Grab a piece of basic white, which I have a scrap over here from yesterday's video. So we will ink it up in our Real Red ink. See, Kathy, I took the words right out of your mouth, didn't I? Yeah, it's a fantastic time to actually pop these into a starter kit and join. So Season's Greeting in Real Red, and I didn't smoosh that, so it didn't actually, I didn't do my smooshing technique. So let me smoosh it over the top of that, and let's go again, because it didn't stamp real clear because I hadn't done my smooshing technique. So let's go like that. Oh, much better. So one of the things when you've got brand new photopolymer stamps is to definitely do what I call my smooshing technique. And sometimes we have like a film that that is on our photopolymer stamps. Only our photopolymer stamps. I don't find that the red rubber ones do it very often, but the photopolymer stamps sometimes have a film on it when they've made them, and they actually don't cut out, don't stamp real well. Sorry, I was thinking. My brain's going one step ahead of me. I was thinking, where is my paper trimmer so I can cut that, so I can actually put that through the die cutting machine. All right. So sometimes I get a bit of a film build up on it and it repels the ink. So if it repels the ink, it won't give you a really nice, crisp stamped image. So when I have a brand new stamp set, I do like to use that smooshing technique. And all it is that you ink up your stamp with some ink, and then you smoosh it on your paper, like backwards and forwards, smoosh it on your paper. I like my technical terms. It's so technical, smooshing. But it actually, any of that build up that might be repelling the ink, it will actually clear that. I do know some people, and it scares me when I hear them say it, that they have a light sanding block and sand their stamp with a light sanding block. That scares the, I don't know, bejeebers out of me. Like, I physically, the thought of taking to a stamp with a sanding block scares me, but some people do it. Some people are used to it, but I just do the smooshing technique. You like the polymer stamps, but it's a pity that they absorb the red. Yes, they will. So that stamp, now that I've used the red, it will look pink. And you know what? It's just something that goes with stamping. And I remember when it first happened, I was like, oh my God, I've wrecked my stamp. But you know what? It's part and parcel of it now. So I'm pretty used to it. It's just something that happens. Okay, so we've got that. I'm actually going to wrap this gorgeous ribbon around because I think it's absolutely stunning. So I'm just going to use a bit of Seal Plus and we'll wrap that ribbon around. And as I said, I wanted to show you a really quick, easy card because these dies and the paper really are doing all the work for us. And I think it's awesome to have some simple crafting like that, especially if you're making multiples. If you're thinking you want to make multiples for sending your Christmas cards out, then by all means, you have to simplify what you do to make making multiples not a huge task. But if you start on your Christmas crafting now, you will find that maybe it's your OCD, Sue. But if you start on your Christmas crafting now, you will find that you won't be too overwhelmed with getting your crafting done. It's when you start late and then you start panicking that you haven't got it done and that you're running out of time, and that's when it's not enjoyable. But if you start and make an early start on your Christmas crafting, you'll find that you will thoroughly enjoy your Christmas crafting. I know a lot of people say, it's August. It's way too early to do Christmas crafting. I don't think it's ever too early to do Christmas crafting. Who agrees with me? Who absolutely loves Christmas crafting the most out of all of the time of the year for crafting? Type it in the comments and let me know. Do you actually like Christmas crafting the most out of the whole year? Is it your most favorite time for crafting? Because I'll tell you right now, it's definitely my most favorite time for crafting. So for this one, because it's a long sentiment like that, I'm actually just going to put one strip of my dimensionals on the back, and that will be totally enough for that to actually pop up on there like I want it, but I've actually stretched that now. Okay, so let's cut that little bit off. We don't need that little bit. Okay, so I'm just going to pop that up onto that label. Now, isn't that fantastic? How easy is that? Oh, could help if I took the backing off that side. I thought it came off all of it. So how easy is that to actually mount up that label? Doesn't it look pretty? Glenda's saying that she started doing hers now. Yep. She loves Christmas crafting. I'm with you. I'm with you, Glenda. Love it. How nice would that red one make a nice long tag as well? Exactly. Yep, exactly. Okay, so I'm going to do that. And I thought I would incorporate this beautiful gold ribbon. I don't know whether it's going to look really good, but I thought I might incorporate just a fine little gold bow. I don't know whether it's going to look okay. I'm just going to try it and see what it looks like first. Oh, I think it's going to look pretty. And I'm struggling here because I don't normally, you know me, I normally... Oh, I think that's going to look very nice. Yep. What do you think? Cute? Because I didn't really want the spotty ribbon to really overpower it. So I think I'm going to be happy with that. So this is our gold and silver. And you know, last week I was using this quite a bit, this gold and silver ribbon, because it's in our online exclusives. And honestly, I think it is definitely a good staple, especially for your Christmas crafting. So these two ribbons are available now. This ribbon comes with a silver one. I'm going to use a silver one on the next project. So you get the gold and the silver together. It's a ribbon combo, which is really, really good. And this one is in our online exclusives as well. So the red dotty ribbon. But as you can see, like a super cute card. I'm going to pop that bit up on dimensionals as well. There. There. And we'll pop that onto the front of the card like that. And then, of course, I'm actually going to grab a glue dot and pop underneath the ribbon. Because I've actually popped those dimensionals, I didn't do dimensionals both sides. So normally what I would do is I would do dimensionals top and bottom of that so that it doesn't rock like that. But if I put a glue dot in under the ribbon, it'll stay. Okay, so that's one of those little tricks of the trade, that if you put a glue dot in underneath your ribbon, when you glue something directly onto the ribbon, it will stop it from rocking backwards and forwards. And then, of course, I'm going to use these gorgeous, these were our adhesive back sparkle gems, because we can still purchase these. They're available right now. So I decided that I wanted to use those as my embellishment on this card. So I'm just going to use the gold ones. And I think it looks really, really cute. Is some of those just on there like that. You could even use the black on there too. Could look quite nice. Now for the inside, I just thought even just a little bit of our holly. Now it's a white card. You could use a white insert, and I probably would normally use a white insert on the inside of the card. But seeing as it's a white insert, and if you're doing a lot of crafting, then you can actually just stamp directly on that insert. So I'm going to stamp that in red, real red, just to go with what was on the front. So I'm just going to, and I didn't smoosh that one either, but okay, that. And I think I'm just going to go one there. Okay, now we've got Season's Greeting there. We can actually do, and this is a little bit of a cheatery thing, and I say it to people all the time, if I don't want to get out the gold embossing, but because the theme of this card has been the gold and the red and the white, I can actually use my crumb cake and it will look like gold writing. Okay, so I'm just going to do peace on earth in the middle there. And as you can see, it can look like gold writing. So it's a cheating way if you didn't want to get out that gold embossing. But what do you think? Quick, easy card. Designer series paper, one decorative label, one sentiment label, bit of ribbon, and some embellishments. So super, super easy. But as Susan just said, a very classy card. Okay. So I just think this is a gorgeous set. All right. So we've got that. Okay. So the next set that I wanted to do, I wanted to change it up a little bit. So I'm still going to use a white card base. And I find that white card bases are really good because they're very neutral. So when it comes to your crafting, if you have a white card base, you can do whatever colored layers that you want to do on it. And it's very simple because you've got the white card base. So you're not sort of playing around and mucking around with what colors to add. Now, I've got this. Isn't this gorgeous? So this is the Melon Mambo foil cardstock that we have. So we have that in Melon Mambo, but we also have the Granny Apple Green as well. So I could, if I wanted to, I could actually do some Granny Apple Green in behind. But I thought what I might do is just do a really classy card using just pink and silver and white. So I like to do something out of the box. I like to do something out of the ordinary. So I just thought that that would be really, really pretty. Now, I'm not sure whether... I think that in white would look really nice. So I think I'm going to cut one of those out in some basic white. So just bear with me while I grab a little bit of white cardstock. And I think I'll cut out that one in basic white. I'm just going to cut a half sheet here. So I've got some more white to play around with. Okay, so let's bring in the cut and emboss and we'll cut out that layer there. Although I could do... No, I don't want to mix up the colours. I was going to say I could do that in Granny Apple Green foil, but I don't think I really want to... Oh, okay, I'm going to cut out one out of each and we'll make the decision. I'll let you be the judge of what we should use. So I'm going to do a white one. And then I'm going to grab some of the Granny Apple Green foil. I'm going to do a green one and we'll vote on it. Susan said, I'm going to cost you a fortune. I am so sorry, Susan. And as you will know, and as everyone will agree here, I'm very much an enabler. Every time I do something, people say, now that wasn't on my wish list, but now it is. But yeah, what can I say? I do my job well. That's all I can say. All right, so we've got that. I'm going to grab some of the Granny Apple Green foil and we will see if it looks nice in the green or if we just decide to go for... The green's pretty and it goes really, really yummy with the pink. So let's grab a piece of that so we can do that. Oh, I'm running out of space here. I actually said to my DDM today, I said, I have got product from one end of my house to the other. I've got brand new catalog product. I've got product from doing my free classes. I've got product that I'm designing classes for my coffee and card class. I've just got everywhere you look in my house is Stampin' Up product. And I mean, isn't that just a world of wonderland to have your house everywhere you look, there's Stampin' Up product? But that's actually how I feel at the moment. None of it has found its way to its home yet. So I've gradually got to... I'm too busy playing with it all, but I have to have it out so I can play with it. Glenda, your list is getting longer. Well, that's okay. You're a team member of mine, so that I'm happy with that. All right, so I'm just going to cut out one of those in Granny Apple Green, and we'll make the decision of whether we want to do the white, whether we want to do the green, whether we want to do both. I don't know. I mean, I'm winging this. I'm just going with the flow. I don't know whether I want to just stick to the white and pink or whether I want to throw that Granny Apple Green in there. It's pretty. Ooh, it's looking nice. I may be tempted. Okay. So, I was wondering, oh, look at that. Oh no, it's the same both ways. I thought I did something really different then, but it's the same both ways. Ooh, but I could do something tricky here. I've just thought of something tricky. Well, I think it's going to work. What about if I trim that? Are you scared? What about if I trim that? I'm thinking maybe I could trim that and maybe I could pop it like that. Look at that. Okay, so I've decided to do something different. I don't know whether anyone's done this before, but look at that. What do you think? That's created something different. And then onto the pink. That's really cute. I really like that. Okay, so we can actually cut that down. I'm going to cut that down because I don't actually need all those bits on there. So let's cut it down like that we just have that bit. I could have saved some of that foil. Let's cut that down and cut that off and cut that off. And then we can pop it wherever we want. Well, I could even just do it a little bit so we can see more of the pink. What do you think? Try green over the white one. Ooh. Well, now we're getting tricky. Green over the white one, but then I took it off, didn't I? No, but I'm going to put a white label there anyway. I'm going to put a white label there anyway. I wanted to do it that I've got it sitting in behind there and we get something a little bit different. I like the look of that because it's now creating, even if we just do it like that. I think I'm going to do it like that. So I'm just going to offset it a little bit so that we get a little bit of green showing in behind. That's the plan. That's what I'm doing. I've decided on a plan and I'm sticking with it. Okay. All right, so I'm going to add a little bit of Seal Plus on behind there so that I can glue that green foil on. So let's do a little bit of Seal Plus there and a little bit of Seal Plus just there. And we'll choose where that's going to sit. Okay, so I think even just back there, like that. So we're just going to get a little hint of that in behind the white. Okay. So then over the pink, we're still going to see the pink. All right. I'm going to sit that up onto some dimensionals, onto that pink die cut. Isn't this foil just so yummy? It reminds me of, I don't know, candy. It's so pretty. It's reminding me of candy. Yeah, it's looking a little bit like a shadow offset. Yeah. I mean, I could have done it right in behind, but I wanted to see a bit more of that green foil. So I haven't picked out all the pieces out of that either. When I die cut it, I was like, ooh, that's so pretty. So there's some little pieces that we need to pick out of there. So I will be going live for my 12 days of Christmas. As I said, I will take Saturday off. So I won't be live on Saturday night, but I will be live every day this week. And then I will rejoin you again on Sunday. And yeah, we'll have an awesome fun time. I could even do it like that. What do you think? No. Stop going so rogue. Okay, I think that's pretty good. We just pop it over the top there. All right. I think that's good. All right, I want to use a little bit of the gorgeous silver ribbon, and I also wanted to use so that silver ribbon, but I wanted to use this one as well. I want to do a little bit of stamping on the background here so that we can actually get a little bit of decoration happening just on that card base. So, of course, we've got this that's all going to happen on here, but I want a little bit of interest on the card base. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab that pine needle piece, and I'm going to do it in pink. I know you're all going to go, but shouldn't that be in green? But I'm going to do it in pink because I want to bring in some of that melon mambo into the card. So I'm just going to grab a block, and I'm going to grab my melon mambo. Actually, you know what? Oh, I could do berry burst. No, I'm going to use melon mambo because that is the color of the foil. I'm so indecisive this afternoon, aren't I? Anika's saying that she thinks it's a wee bit too much. That's okay. Each to their own. So now I'm going to add some of these coming in through here. So I'm stamping off. So I've got a full strength, and then I'm stamping off to that lighter one. Same thing down in this bottom corner here. I'm going to go full strength, half strength, stamp off, and half strength. Okay, so we have that happening there. And then we have that. Oh, pretty. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp a sentiment on a piece of basic white. So we'll stamp that sentiment. I'm going to use the back of this one because we can. I'm going to stamp the sentiment once again, that season's greetings. I need to clean that off, and I'll stamp it in melon mambo. So let's just grab our Stampin' scrub and clean that off. I think that's the one I've been using. Yep. Okay. And we will ink up with the melon mambo. And I'm telling you, the bow is what's going to finish this off, and it's just going to set it off just nicely. So we're going to do season's greetings in our melon mambo, and that didn't stamp real well at all. So let's get another piece of white. We've got a bit left over here. Okay. I missed half of the inking it up. Okay, so let's stamp down there. So season's greetings. Okay, in our melon mambo. And then, of course, we will cut that out with that die once again. I like this long sentiment die. I think it's going to be something that you can use and incorporate with lots of different stamp sets, which will be great. So let's do that. And we will pop a plate over the top and run it through. Hey, Jackie, how are you? May you ask? Okay. All right, so we have our sentiment label done. And I'll pop that back in there. And you must remember, this is a really out-of-the-box Christmas card. Something totally different. I actually would like it to go at an angle. I don't mind it at an angle. Even that. Okay, I've changed my mind of the way it's going to go. It's going to go that way, but I'm going to wrap the ribbon around. So I'm actually going to add a little bit of Seal Plus in the middle there. I'm going to wrap this ribbon around. Okay, so we're going to do that and stick it into the Seal Plus. We're also going to wrap around this side and stick it into the Seal Plus. And I'm going to leave a gap in the middle of that Seal Plus because I want to actually wrap the other silver around, and I need an area for the silver to actually adhere to as well. Sorry, I'm just going to straighten that up a little bit. There. This ribbon, honestly, is stunning. And then I'm going to wrap this ribbon around as well. So we've got the silver happening as well. So we're just going to, and I'm going to pop that into that Seal Plus that I've got the gap there. So I needed the gap. Now all the die cuts are going to cover over the top of this. So we're not going to see it. But the issue is you need to be able to hide it because this is going to show on the inside of our card. So we needed to be able to hide the working mechanism underneath that sentiment label to be able to get away with it. Okay, now you can, if you wanted to, for safety purposes, you could put a little bit of double-sided tape on there. And then I'm going to do that. And then, of course, we're going to pop a bow in the corner. So that's actually coming together quite nicely. All right, I'm going to pop that one up onto some dimensionals. All right, so we're just going to pop some dimensionals on behind that bit. So really, in retrospect, this is really only some die cut pieces and a little bit of stamping. There's not a lot of stamping that we've had to do here. So we're going to pop that on there. This one here, we're going to pop up onto the front of that. Okay. And we'll pop our season's greetings in on top of that. Oh, need to go a little bit further over that way. There, like that. And then I'm going to do a gorgeous bow with that ribbon because I absolutely love the ribbon. But I think I'm going to, no, I think I'm just going to do one of these. Or I could have done the little fine ribbon, but I think this ribbon is just so, so pretty. I can't help myself. Did anyone watch the Matildas play last night? So the Australian soccer girls, did anyone watch the soccer game last night? Type into the comments and let me know. Did you stay up and watch the Matildas play in the World Cup? Look, now isn't that coming together gorgeously? Absolutely stunning. All right. So I'm going to add that right there with my bow. That, honestly, those bows are just stunning. They really are. Okay, so then with our beautiful shimmery dots again, the sparkle gems, sorry, they're called. I'm going to use some of those silver ones and we'll pop some silver ones around. So I think I'm going to pop silver one there. Oh, my head just probably got in the video then. Silver one there. I'm standing up crafting at the moment. And maybe a silver one here. What do you think? And then, of course, for the inside, once again, instead of having to worry about an insert, we can just open up the inside and bring a little bit of that front of the card to the inside of the card. But you can see here, look at the gorgeous ribbon that you've got coming in through there. There you go. Final score 2-0, yeah, for the Matildas, yeah. Diane, you're a sports fanatic, so the football girls and netball girls have done us proud. They have done us proud. And they're playing a game again this weekend in Brisbane, but sadly it's sold out. My daughter was like, oh my God, Mum, do you think we can get tickets to go to the Matildas? But we aren't lucky enough. It's sold out. And even the tickets that they had available, I was talking to Leslie. I'm not sure whether Leslie's on here, but even the tickets that they had weren't tickets that you could sit together anyway. I grew up with soccer. Both my brothers played soccer. My ex-husband played soccer. Then we turned to hockey. I mean, I was a hockey girl, but then we all turned to hockey and ended up playing hockey. So hockey ended up taking over in our life. So there you go, two gorgeous cards using the beautiful Christmas Classics stamp set and die set, but absolutely stunning. So that is day one of my 12 days of Christmas. So you managed to get tickets for your boys to the final in Sydney. Oh, well, that will be nice. And see, the whole thing is you never know whether they're going to be in the final or not. So I mean, like, do you buy tickets in the hope and then you end up watching? I know people did that with hockey and they didn't end up watching the Hockey Roos. They ended up watching someone else because they didn't even get into the final. So, you know, I mean, that's, I suppose, the gamble that you take. But yeah. So thank you, everyone, for hanging out with me for a little while this afternoon. I will be live again tomorrow afternoon at 5 p.m. I'm hoping that I won't be late. If I am late, it's because I'm going to some other ladies' places tomorrow to play cards, playing cards. Actually, not play with cards as in crafting cards, but playing cards. So I have a card afternoon with my regular ladies that we travel around to each people's place each week. And we have a card afternoon tomorrow afternoon. So not actually making cards, but playing cards. So similar. So I will see you all tomorrow. If I'm running late, it just means that the card games have run late. But I will endeavor to be on at 5 p.m. tomorrow afternoon with some more beautiful Christmas crafting out of our new mini catalog. So once again, as I said, you can actually purchase these items right now in a starter kit. So if you wanted to be one of my discount shoppers, like the majority of my team are, and enjoy a 20% discount and get a kickstart on your Christmas crafting, you can pop anything that I have used today into a starter kit and you get to choose $235 worth of product and you only pay $169 delivered to your doorstep, and you can get into your crafting straight away. So if you're interested in that, please feel free. There's a link in the show more box down below, and Theo has decided to come and visit us. He's like laying on the floor here, having a lovely time. So if you are thinking about getting a discount and being a part of a crafty community, please reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to chat with you and see if it's something that's going to be for you. You don't have to demonstrate. You don't have to do anything I do. You can just wholly and solely enjoy a discount. So thank you, everyone, and I will see you all again tomorrow afternoon at 5 p.m. for some more Christmas crafting. Bye for now.